just saw this. He woke up and said, God just showed me something on this side. And I'm like, oh, this can't be true. Then somebody else, another person one day was telling me something, and it wasn't God, they was telling me something. And I'm like, God, this can't be true. But like you said, because God wants you to intercede. But sometimes, like you said, we have to see people are what's working in people.
Oh, yeah.
Because who that person is, you don't want to actually see that thing. Because when it was just a split second, I saw it, and I'm like, this is me trying to judge it. You know what I mean? But it wasn't, because then my husband said, God just showed me this a while later. So I didn't really address it like that as to stand in the gap for him, because I thought for me, I thought it was me. And even every time I'm like, did I really see that? You know? But then my husband came in and said, no, he told me open one, he said, let's pray because I just saw it. You know, I know, right?
It was a call to intercession.
Yeah.
But see how we miss it because you didn't want to see it.
Don't want it.
You know, see, you wanted, you wanted him to be pastor, you know, to be this, but God showed you the struggle with pastor. You know what I'm saying? That's what all of us, you know.
Someone else said it, and like where it came from, like it had to be from like, no, it's not true.
Yeah. But that's why people get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, because God, if God shows you that, you know, then you gotta know that it's there, because that, you know, everybody has a weakness.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has that point. So I you know, I don't know. I just try to.
Yeah. So I'm learning.
I just try to go ahead and flip out,
yeah.
so you can see mine, and you know, you don't have to worry about trying to get me, you know, put me in a certain place. And I just go ahead and just flip out, so you know what it is, however the case may be. But and intercessors. Because of being privy to information, we tell y'all this. Intercessors are armor bearers. And armor bearers are intercessors. Yeah. Because of being so privy to information, and they're the right hand to the person. So you're going to see both worlds of anybody that you are around. You're going to see both worlds. You can't be around them and not see both worlds, you know. All the time, you're going to see them when they come in and out. And if you are wise enough, you'll know when they're in and out. You'll be able to know. You know what I'm saying? You'll know when I need to cover this part because this is the weak part. You know, say for instance, if I come in and I'm you know, and it's something that happened to me and I'm hit, you know, and I'm struggling where it comes, you know, hopefully as an intercessor and someone that is, you know, knows me and pays attention, you will know, oh, I need to give me a blanket. You understand? Pastor need coverage. You know, you're gonna know because you're gonna see those sides, or both. You know, you're gonna know. You're gonna know how to be able to say, "Now she alright right now." You know what I'm saying? That she in God. She in the zone. You know what I'm saying? Right now. But you cover at a time of weakness when Noah was drunk and he needed to be covered. You understand? That's what they were going to do. To cover him, not to expose him. So intercessors are privy to private information. So you can look as an intercessor. Y'all can look to see things in officials, man. You know what I'm saying? People that's in high places. You can look to see it because you are an intercessor, and he'll reveal that to you. He'll show it to you. You know what I'm saying? You can pass by those. Dang. You know what I'm saying? You've seen it just that quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been like that with people. I look, good God Almighty. The Lord be done showed me something on them that fast. You know, like that, because you're an intercessor. So you are privy to information, not to go and exploit it, but to pray about it. You know, he's exposing the weakness of a thing, because that you only need an intercessor for where you weak at. Right? You don't need an intercessor for your strengths. You got them. Intercessors are bridges. They get you over troubled waters. So you need an intercessor in the areas where you are struggling in. So therefore, that's why, you know, if you see it, then that means that's that person's struggle. And the Lord is, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, when the Lord assigns an intercessor to it, whenever an intercessor becomes aware of it, what that means is Is this exposure is knocking at the door. It's knocking at the door because he's gonna deal with you privately first. Now look at him, you know you know what I'm saying, you drinking a little bit too much now. You know what I'm saying? You drink my hair week now. You understand? You know you was just sipping you a little wine. You know every night and then know it's good for you better. You drunk by the week. You know what I'm saying? You see the Lord, you know, then he'll talk to you about it. All right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you quit that, but no, you gonna go on and look at her hair. And so then he'll let the intercessor see it. Shoot, I had a dream. She was gone. You know, see that I don't see it in a dream. A lot of times I see stuff, you know, sometimes I see stuff, most of the time the devil show me in a dream on it. You know, and I see it. You know, in my dream. That's whatever. That's intercession, see. So when the intercessor shows up, it's because it's in trouble. It's in trouble. When the intercessor get assigned to it, it's in trouble. It's in trouble. If the Lord ever prompt any of y'all in a major way, like pump your brakes to stop, pray for me, I mean something is trying to get me. Stop and pray. Because it's like you gotta make that move then. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If he wake you up in the middle of the night to pray about it, because it's gotta have that prayer right then. See? If it didn't have to have that prayer right then, he'd have let you sleep all night and just let you pray that morning. But it needed that prayer right then. See? It could have saved somebody's life right then, at that moment. So whenever intercession shows up for a situation, that situation is in trouble. It's in trouble. And it now needs a hooker or a tow truck. Because it can't get across that bridge on its own. It can't. So now it's got to have a tow truck that hitch to it and to pull it on over to safety when the intercessor shows up. So if it's at that point, that's the reason why when the Lord shows you something, go ahead and say something to the Lord about it right there. It doesn't always mean that you're going to go into a long, drawn-out prayer. It could be something as simple as, Father, I plead the blood of Jesus. You know, I like to say apply. I apply the blood of Jesus, you know, over their lives, God. Protect them, you know, preserve them from whatever danger is coming their way in Jesus' name. And you go on about your business. But see, you lent yourself, though, as an intercessor, because they just might have been on the ledge, you know, finna fall, finna go over, but you said that prayer and stretched out for them and they was able to walk on over, see? So when intercession takes place in something, it's in trouble. It's in trouble, you know. It's in trouble. So, but anybody else, what did you get? What did you hear? What stood out? You know, something that you know you just won't forget that stood out.
It's a journey that you got to get in your mind that you're going to be a winner. And even so much of the things not to do as an intercessor, because you have to get yourself knowledgeable about the position that you hold or the position that you in. Even just now when you were saying like you got to be like a tow truck to go over the bridge, you can't be heavy because when you be in a bridge is only going to be able to hold so much weight.
Mm-hmm.
So you're towing weight behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go in with weight on you, that bridge is going to fall.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make sure you yourself, even with myself, I'm thinking about myself, it's like I have to be careful because I've got caught up in carrying someone else's burden for myself instead of being that intercessor to get over. So you have to be careful with yourself, even like gossiping you have to sift through what you think, what you hear,
Yeah,
as well
yeah.
as what you see. And when we were
Yeah.
standing up and praying, one of the things I said was, God, remove the scales from my eyes, because you get caught up in different things, and then here it is, you blindfolded. Really, because if you keep sitting there getting scale after scale, you blind. You walk into things blind and thinking you're going as a pathway for something, and really you're not. And you really got caught up in there too.
Yeah. 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 And I can tell y'all now, just for the record, so that y'all know, it hits out on you. It hits out on you. That's just the truth. They on me too. It hits out on you because of you being an intercessor. You will save lives. Intercessors save lives, y'all. So, nurses and doctors are not the only one that save lives. Just so y'all know. So, when they was talking about, I started, should have signed up for unemployment because I was an essential worker. I am an essential worker. Intercessors save lives. So please always know that there are hits out on you. You just gotta be smart enough or keep yourself consecrated enough so that you are able to discern where they are. Because some of them can come subtle, in little subtle ways.
Even today, before we came, I was in the bathroom and Daniel was talking, and we were just talking about different stuff, and I was like, some stuff I can't tell you. It's just some stuff I can't. I said, because if I tell you, and it's like, we going through something, and I tell you everything that I know, when you come through, you already looking at them crazy. Because something that I told you, if I just leave it alone and continue to pray about it, and once they come out, it's only me that knows, so what you need to know for? You didn't sit there and look at them crazy. And then when they come out of it, you're not accepting the place that they in at the moment. You still worry about where they was then. So and I say, even with you, some stuff that you hear, you're not going to be able to tell me. And it's the same thing with me. So we have to accept the place that we in, and as a couple come together and say, okay, this is what we're praying about. And then we be able to move forward. I said, because everything is not meant for me to know about what you deal with, and everything that I do is not meant for you. It's not that we're sitting there living two separate lives. It's just the place that both of us are in, and we have to move forward. And we just sat there and we went back and forth with it. But at the same time, it was like, okay, I see where you're coming from. And we okay with it. And then when I come in, and that's the thing that we're talking about, I'm like, okay.
Well, because I heard y'all conversation this morning.
Wow.
I was at home. I heard y'all conversation about it. And I said something to the Lord to bring a peace in him. Yeah. I spoke to the Lord. Oh, it was real heavy.
It was heavy.
It was real heavy. I said something to the Lord.
I'm going to be firm on it. I'm just going to go on with it because it's the truth. If it was something that needs to be feathered or covered up, it wouldn't.
I had to bind a fear that was behind it. Because there's a fear of. There was a fear of, and that fear of is what was causing it to escalate. So I just took authority over that fear of while y'all were communicating. I heard the conversation this morning. See, a lot of times I do that. If I cover you, I know where you at. And on my sheet.
Because it was like,
you can't get past me like that,
Because it was like one of those things you tiptoeing around and this is what it is. This is where we at. Let's talk about this. Because it's like, that ain't something that needs to be at my house. Because it ain't me.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about it. So that we both know where both of us at. Because it was a phone call that took place last night late. All it was is that dream. And baby kept waking up. And that's exactly what I said, you sure? That this, and it was like, okay, then this morning when we woke up, we started talking about it, and finally it was like, okay,
yeah,
let's talk about it.
Good. You needed to. Good. Good. Good.